today's video. I have decided that I want to take on Linda, aka the 3 bars of death. And this kind of came about because, one, I've been doing a ton of conditioning, so lots of biking, lots of running, and I absolutely love it. And I also really like weightlifting, and a couple people asked if I would do an all barbell workout. So I've been thinking of a couple good ideas, and then I got tagged in a social media post that was like, what's your favorite regionals workout? And for some reason, Linda, I think it was 2018 that we did it, just really stuck out. For me, it was a little bit heavier at regionals because they went off, I think, like an average female body weight of around 140, and I weigh about 130. So today I'm gonna do the real Linda, and I'm gonna do it at my body weight. So the deadlift is 1.5 times body weight. So my deadlift will be about 195. The bench press is your body weight, so it'll be 130, which will be the hardest. And then my squat clean will be 3/4 of my body weight, which is about 97.5. So I'll probably just round up to 100 because you should always round up, never round down. So I'm just gonna get warmed up on my C2 bike, do some stretching, and then we're gonna get rolling. All right, so for warm up, I'm just going through some pre-workout or pre-WOD stuff. So I'm starting with my upper back just to make sure that it's ready and it's loose. We're gonna use our chest a lot in the bench press. So I'm just extending. I put this in one of my stretching videos recently, but hands behind my head. I'm just opening. I'm gonna do that for about a minute. And I have my app running, so it's been about a minute. Next one, I'm actually gonna cross and just kind of roll side to side. Oh, one side. I think all the unilateral stuff with the kettlebell that I've been doing is really good. Kettlebell and dumbbell, they're underrated. So we're being 4 Steves than more, or most people are. And I actually think I've been doing all the CrossFit Players workouts too. Yeah, they're good. For warm up, I think it's really important to make sure you're super warm for this workout, especially because you're diving right into the deadlifts. So I've spent the last couple of minutes going through empty barbell work. So I did 10 deadlifts with an empty barbell, followed by 10 bench press with an empty barbell, 10 front squats. 5 deadlifts with an empty bar, 5 bench press, into 5 hang squat cleans with my empty barbell, just to make sure my body's getting warm, I'm starting to feel good and get excited about the workout. Now I'm gonna slowly start to add some weight, and I'll do one run through with my weights. Deadlift, so I'll probably do 5 deadlift, 5 bench, 5 squat clean, into probably 2 deadlift, 2 bench, 2 squat clean, just to practice that transition, and then we're gonna get moving. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I used the guys bar on the bench and the deadlift, which was just a little bit different. And I went, because we don't have a lot of plates here, I ended up going off 135. So that was a good challenge. Super fun. I'm glad I did it. I was thinking about regionals during it. Squat cleans are the hardest. I tried to pick a number. So I was like, okay, 3 touch and go at the start of every single round until you get to 4, and then just hold on to it because it's only 1 more. So So then 4, 3, 2, 1, I was able to hold on to. Deadlift, I started out unbroken, but I actually wanted to cycle the squat cleans more. So I would hit 2 sets on the deadlift. So I went 10 and 9, I think unbroken. And then I started breaking it into 2 sets until I got down to 3, 2, 1. And bench press, I was able to hit all of it unbroken, which I'm super pumped about. That was where I struggled, and I know a lot of people struggled at the regional in 2018. So to be able to hit that unbroken, I was pretty pumped about it. It's a good one. You guys could change plates or bookmark this one for when you do get back into the gym.
So that was a super fast time. These are all really good movements for Christy. It was fun to watch her do that. She made it look effortless, especially the bench. A lot of people, especially on this workout, struggle with that. And I think it's pretty rare to actually go unbroken on that. And she did it without even much break in between. So that was super impressive time. I'm actually gonna give it a shot later, but we only have 3 bars. We don't have 6, and with space in here, it made sense to let her go. I was able to spot her on the bench, make her feel a little bit safer. And then I'll give it a go later and she can kind of give me a spot. I doubt I'll get anywhere near that time, but I have done this one before. It was a regionals workout a couple years ago when they still had those. They had a really fun setup for it. They used some really cool bench racks. But for today, I think it was actually heavier in regionals, but I'll do the bodyweight version a little bit later today and see if I can get anywhere close to what Christy did. A few things to think about if you were going to tackle this, at least some strategies that maybe work for me. I think some people attack this differently. Christy went touch and goes on the cleans. For me personally, that jacks my heart rate up, and I might get 4 or 5 done really quickly, but then I take longer breaks in between the next however many I've got. So personally, I like just go all singles, quick break in between, follow it down, pick it right back up, but avoiding the descent when the eccentric loading for me helps moderate my heart rate a little bit. The deadlifts, I think it's a good idea to maybe go 1 set, 2 at most, not breaking those up too much. And then the bench, I think for most people, breaking that up is a really good idea, especially from the beginning. That way when you get down to the smaller sets, you can knock those out quicker and not use when you should be speeding up to actually start slowing down. A couple things to think about on the bench as well. When you're setting up for it, you want to be pulling your shoulder blades together to where they're actually on the bench and you've got something to push against. So you're actively setting up for that. And when you're holding the barbell, think about spreading it as well as bending it, which is another thing that helps you engage your back and your scaps, which will make a huge difference in the bench. Don't just pick the bar up out of the rack, actively do so and use and engage the right muscle groups.
Linda is definitely a workout, so you pull in the deadlift and you pull in the squat clean and you squat. So there's a lot of posterior involved. I typically like that kind of a workout, but I did notice at the end I could feel my back was a little bit pumped. So I'm just trying to flush out my back. I don't have a reverse hyper here. We have one at Polaris that I wish I had in the garage gym, but we don't. So I'm just doing some hamstring curls. So 3 sets, I don't know, 20 to 35 reps, and I'm just flushing and I'm trying to pause at the top and get my hamstrings to fire and kind of flush out my back just a little bit. It will help a lot. If you ever feel like your back blows up, this would be a good thing to do. Just flush it out. So I just took my band. I'm using my squat stand. Use something that has weight. Like I know I can't pull this over. So I'm just hooking my band through so it's nice and tight. And then I don't like when it cuts into my ankles. So I usually take a Monster Walk band. You don't have to use one of these, but it's my favorite way to do it. I hook my Monster Walk band through. Now I'm gonna step my right leg through and just use that way. It's a little bit wider around my ankle. Step my left leg through, and then I put the band right in the middle. You'll definitely notice if it's not in the middle when you lay down. Lay down, so there's some tension. Try to keep your hips, we don't want our hips to buckle up. We wanna keep our hips pressed to the floor and then pull our heels to our butt. I like to pause when I'm trying to flush out. You can also speed these up. When you speed them up, you just wanna make sure that your hips aren't popping off of the ground and that you're anchored to something that you can't pull over when you curl your heels towards your butt. All right guys, so I know some of you are like, man, I don't have 3 barbells, let alone 1 barbell or those plates right now. That's okay, you could make this a super awesome workout by doing this with dumbbells. Maybe you do double dumbbell and you do 20, 18, 16, 14, all the way down to 2 instead of 10 down to 1. Maybe you only have 1 dumbbell, that's okay. We could still do the same thing. Do single arm dumbbells, 10 each arm, single arm bench, 10 bench, 10 bench, and then single arm dumbbell squat clean or hang squat clean, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. It will still be a super awesome workout, and it'll probably be a little bit different than stuff you've been doing and also tons of fun. Even more exciting though, we are almost to 25,000 subscribers, and we told you guys we'd do a giveaway when we hit that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna speed that up. If we can get this video to 1,000 likes or thumbs up comments, we'll do our video or giveaway before we hit 25,000. So make sure to smash the like button so we can get to 1,000 and we can do a really awesome giveaway. We've got some cool gear and some exciting stuff for you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us, for tuning in. We love sharing our projects, our workouts, our stretching, our nutrition, everything about it, and we can't wait to keep bringing you guys more. Make sure to like and comment below with anything else you want to see, and check out the links in our bio. Have a great day.